Ron, Abby, Hawkeye Community College started this program, We Build Waterloo, just a year ago, and it teaches high-demand construction skills and trades. It was a difficult decision to make, but President Dr. Mark Nook believes they made the right choice. Abby, Ron, buying a bike right now is just like buying toilet paper. When you see it, get it, because they are going fast. And they also learn what the future of manufacturing will look like in today's high-tech world. Many of these volunteers are in their retirement years, so they were among the first to be fully vaccinated. And being homeless has created a lot of problems for healthcare providers with getting the vaccination shots, mainly because they do not have stable home addresses or access to the internet, which is what they would need to schedule their appointments online. Through trial and error, the schools identified which students need to soak up the information the most through interactive experiences. That was Justin Surrency reporting. Proceeds from the event help fund the organization and provide scholarships for runners who continue their racing passion in college. Heading into our Olympics coverage, where despite a growing number of COVID-19 cases in Japan, its prime minister is still adamant they be held. As COVID-19 vaccine supply expands, some eastern Iowa companies have begun incentivizing their employees to get vaccinated. An Israeli airstrike earlier today strategically targeted and destroyed a high-rise building in Gaza City that housed offices of the Associated Press and other media outlets. Sergeant Jim Smith was shot and killed during a standoff in Grundy Center overnight. Now we're going to hand things over to Storm Track 7 meteorologist of Eastern Iowa's most accurate weather team, Kyle Keel.
Good evening, Dani. Yes.
The trial for the man accused of killing University of Iowa student Molly Tibbetts is set to begin tomorrow in Davenport. As many of you know, black bears are no strangers to Iowa. Every spring, a handful migrate from the north. Now continuing to our coronavirus coverage, more than 3 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been sent to Iowa. Now, the Senate is scheduled to be back in session tomorrow morning, and the House will gavel in on Tuesday afternoon. Thanks for joining us at KWWL News at 5. NBC Nightly News is next, and we hope you'll join us tonight for KWWL News at 10.
Well, after a night of 4th of July celebrations, members of Fredsville Lutheran Church woke up this morning to find their cemetery had been vandalized. KWWL's Dani Miskell has the story.
A shocking discovery. Countless headstones knocked over, even shattered in this sacred place.
And it's hard to see, and it makes you almost physically sick to your stomach when you see the damage that was done, all because somebody thought they were having fun.
I just can't believe that there are people in the world that would do this kind of crap.
30 memorial markers were damaged, ranging from single uprights to monuments.
We're a church. We're going to take care of our people as best we can. But we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of damage.
This piece, an original from the Danish settlers who established the church back in 1871.
We can't replace a grave marker that's 150 years old. You can't restore that.
Pastor Lisa Dietrich saying she's unsure if this will be covered by the church's insurance and if monument companies can restore these for the families.
And some are from their great-great-grandparents. So for them to be asked to financially restore, they may not have that ability to do.
Members of the church coming to see if their family's headstones were damaged.
So I have grandparents and great-grandparents and lots of aunts and uncles that are buried here.
And volunteering to help clean up the debris and asking for the vandals to own up to this.
Even if things got out of hand, it's still important for people to take responsibility for their actions.
You know, I guess my request would be if anybody knows of anything, if they would call the sheriff's office. We would certainly appreciate so we could get to the bottom of this and get things restored for the families here.
In Cedar Falls, Dani Miskell, News 7, KWWL.
Now, you might remember Elmwood Cemetery in Waterloo was vandalized a year ago, almost to the day. No connection has been established between the two. Now, the Grundy County Sheriff's Office was on scene this morning. They say it's an active investigation.